It's a brilliant contest, it really is. I'm a big fan of both here. Barbosa Jr., very aggressive, but he has a nice rhythm, a nice flow to his work. Throws a lovely reverse 1-2, but the aggression throughout the contest, or all of his contests rather, from Ramirez, very evident. You can see him already trying to force the pace on the front foot.
A reverse 1-2, I like that. We call that a 21 over here, Darren, and I love the fact that you noticed that. That's the punch that I think is going to be money here, because in the last fight, Ramirez was getting hit with Barthélemy from the southpaw stance. Barthélemy was switching up, so a straight left hand. That's going to be the money punch here.
And Sergio, you told me that's how you became a world champion, is because you were throwing 2-1s instead of 1-2s.
Yeah, you know, I started late in the game, so I couldn't go 1-2 with a guy that's been doing it a lot longer than me. So my trainer had me doing unorthodox combinations to try to catch up. Another thing that Barbosa should avoid is punching in exchanges for Ramirez. I think Ramirez is a better concise and controlled combination puncher. Arnold is good with 1s and 2s and keeping the straight punches.
Oh, nice right hand followed by a left hook for Barbosa. Could have won him the round. Let's look at Chris Mannix's scorecard through 3 rounds.
I've got it 2 rounds to 1 in favor of Arnold Barbosa Jr. I think his activity throughout the first 3 rounds of this fight has been the biggest difference maker. You see Ramirez trying to walk Barbosa down, but not really letting his hands go when he gets close or gets him up against the rope. So 2-1 right now, Arnold Barbosa Jr.
Yeah, he started this 4th round a lot busier, Ramirez. He says to sustain this now, keep that pressure.
He's not jabbing behind that pressure though, so there's nothing to pin down with Barbosa. You know, he's just moving his upper body, and then by the time he does close the distance, Barbosa's out. Just like that.
Round 6 scheduled for 10. We're past the halfway point.
There we go. See that? Ramirez, easy. Going the front doors just with power jabs now. If you can double and triple that up, jab the chest, jab the belly, that's how you're going to break that distance and break that long white stance of Arnold Barbosa. That's when you can get the combinations going to the shoulders and the biceps and the body.
Strange, I have no idea why he's neglecting the shot.
I mean, Ramirez needs to use his height. He has a little bit of height on him. He has a little bit of reach on him. That's what you got to do to break this distance.
Good body shot from Barbosa's. Ramirez was just a sitting target.
Yeah, that was a peach.
A peach. That was a peach.
I got tired of hearing
it's
a peach.
Latino night, Darren.
I told you a peach. A durazno, remember? I kept hearing peach in the golf course.
You know, I was talking to Robert Garcia in the corner of Jose Ramirez, and he was saying a lot of the same things you guys have been saying for Jose. Let your hands go a little bit more, and when he's coming in, he doesn't want him worried much about the power shots. Just throw his combinations and let them lead into power shots.
Again, headed towards that liver, and the left hook is scoring for Barbosa Jr.
Yeah, it is, and he always finishes off with a jab. Seems like everything's off with a jab.
He's finding his flow a little bit.
I like that because, you know, it's not a lot of punches being thrown. It's not like combination punches. It's not 4, 5, 6 punch combinations. He throws a single shot to the liver, he backs up, then Ramirez throws something, he counters with a straight jab.
Yeah.
So he's controlling the action, he's controlling the distance, and letting the judge know that he's the ring general.
That's the key there, controlling the distance. He's allowing space all the time.
Chris Barbosa Jr.'s corner told him that they thought Ramirez's legs were gone. Are you seeing that?
It's not the same guy I've been used to seeing over the last few years, especially when it comes to digging in for those body attacks. I mean, he invests in the body all the time. And really, it's Arnold Barbosa with shots like that that's landing the better body shots.
He's tenderizing that meat, Sergio.
Yeah, he tenderized that chin with that uppercut. That's his best punch. That's his best punch, man. I love Barbosa's sneaky uppercuts, of left or right, and then he goes right back to that stick, popping him. It's a sharp performance so far by Arnold Barbosa, man.
What's that word again? Discipline.
Oh, best punch of the fight for Barbosa Jr. He has found his form.
So be careful there, Barbosa. Sort of pouring with that lead hand and bring it back to his chest. The right hand's there for Ramirez. Surprised he's not gambling, throwing the shot.
Nice jab. Perfectly timed.
You know, Barbosa's doing a really nice job using every inch of this ring. And when he's escaping some of the pressure from Jose Ramirez, he's making sure he gets off 1 or 2 punches before he gets out.
Yeah, that makes it seem like he's boxing. He's sticking and moving instead of just moving.
Well, he's done pretty much what you asked him to do. You said avoid exchanges. Darren said be patient.
So control him with the jab, have discipline, follow that strategy to the end. Arnold Barbosa Jr. seemed to have done all that. It wasn't a firefight, it wasn't a barn burner, but he came here to win, and he did that pretty handily. And he's doing that pretty handily.
There's a right hand from Ramirez. He might need to do something dramatic here with half a minute to go.
Yeah, at least a knockdown. And there's that body shot. The entire 10 rounds, that sneaky little left hook downstairs.
And then a straight right.
Anytime Ramirez tries to build any momentum, any kind of offense, there you go. Barbosa comes right back and gets his attention.
And Barbosa buckled Ramirez's knees here in the 10th. It appears that Arnold Barbosa Jr. has done enough.
It doesn't appear, Todd. He did, man. He schooled him. He pretty much schooled him right there.
Leszek Jankowiak scores it 97-93, 97-93. Judge Stefan Nicolo scores it 96-94, 96-94. And Judge Fernando Villarreal scores it 96-94, 96-94. For your winner by unanimous decision, para el ganador por decisión unánime, Arnold Barbosa Jr.
And look what it means to him, Darren.
Incredible. He was desperate for this fight, desperate for this win.